What is physical exercise?
Physical exercise is the act of increasing the capacity of cells, tissues, organs, and systems in the body for optimal performance. There is only one disease, congestion, and one cure, circulation. Without physical exercise, there can be no proper circulation. There will be reduction in the rate of blood flow throughout the body. When blood flow is restricted, every system in the body suffers. Plaque develops over time to the arterial wall and obstructs blood flow. This condition causes the heart to work harder, which can lead to heart attack, stroke, or other chronic ailments. This is why some 70 years old completed marathon of 26.2 miles, while some 30 or 40 years old cannot complete a mile due to congestion. Long life is in the hands of God, but our health is in our hands.
What is the importance of physical exercise?
When we exercise, we raise our tolerance level. In this process, a remarkable sense of personal power begins to emerge. In this way, exercise alters our brain chemistry and has a direct impact on our sense of self and personal power. Exercise increases serotonin level in the body. This elevation in serotonin is associated with feeling of well-being and satisfaction with oneself for having exercise. The body offers a biochemical reward to encourage us to keep doing it. He who has been able to discover the ability to enjoy physical exercise cannot trade it for anything, because he knows firsthand how much it increases one's sense of personal accomplishment. When we exercise regularly, we are constantly energized rather than fatigued. Our digestive system works more efficiently. Our heart is healthier. Our spleen, liver, lungs, arteries all benefit, and also our mind. Our brain gets oxygen, better circulation, and we are in harmony with ourselves. It equips us physically to ward off stress and diseases more readily. It provides us with stamina for fighting exhaustion.
What is the relationship between physical exercise and the heart?
The heart health determines how long we can engage in any physical exercise. We are like cars. Our hearts are like the engine of the car. How sound the engine determines the movement of the car. The same way, the heart health determines the movement of the body. How is your heart? Is your heart a worn-out engine or a brand new engine? A lot of us warm their engine without warming their heart. They service their engine with Mobil 1 and service their heart with condemned oil. We encourage you today to put your heart to test with any physical exercise like brisk walking, swimming, or jogging for 30 minutes or more at a stretch to ascertain the health of your heart. The good news is that human body is a biological machine that has been programmed to get fitter and gain endurance, just as a seed with proper soil, sun, and moisture cannot fail to sprout and grow. You are the seed. House of Stamina is the sun. Our program is the soil. The lifestyle is the moisture. With regular physical exercise, healthy eating, and harmlessness, your heart health will change from worn-out engine to a brand new engine due to the regenerative nature of human body. Exercise will give you the ability to put into practice what you expect of yourself and not what the world expects from you. The world can only be improved by those who follow their conscience, even when it is not popular.
What is beginner's guide?
This is the science of how to commence physical exercise. If the rules here are followed correctly, success is inevitable. Success is not achievable without the understanding that there is no life outside physical exercise. You cannot enjoy physical exercise without being guilty-free. If your goal is not making it your habit, you cannot continue. If you are exercising for any other reason, the earlier you switch over to this goal, the better, or else you will surely quit. Remember, it is better not to start than to start and quit. It is very difficult to believe in physical exercise as the solution to obesity, sickness, unhealthy eating, sedentary, and negative thinking, until you put it into practice and see the result yourself. Without enhanced stamina, physical exercise is a chore. Physical exercise is the handle to fitness and total wellness. It gives us a good indication of our stamina status. With the knowledge of our stamina status, we can be able to understand the type of food and thought that enhances our stamina. Food given to us in nature are the best for stamina enhancement, but not all of them are good for all of us due to our different body composition. Thoughts that are friendly, lovely, peaceful are the best for stamina enhancement. Harmlessness is the secret of positive thinking. Whenever you exercise and you are unable to perform according to your stamina status, this is a signal that either the food eaten or the thought dwelt upon previously is responsible. This process will help you to discover the type of food and thought that are good for your development. Outdoor is the best place to exercise, and the best exercise for beginners is walking and light stretch after each walk. Exercise according to your physical ability 3 to 4 times in a week. Form the habit of drinking 2 glasses of water at room temperature every morning. Try to increase your water intake throughout the day, for it will detoxify your system and boost your energy. Avoid refined sugar and all its products. Refined sugar and its products will strip your body of its essential nutrients and leave you without energy. Take your bath with warm or cold water before going out to exercise. This is important because it refreshes, calms our nerves, and prepares us for the exercise. If we are used to this procedure, whenever we are taking our bath in the morning, it will remind us of physical exercise. Avoid body spray, creams, lotions, and perfumes, because when exercising, lungs increases its capacity of oxygen uptake, and these chemicals are not friendly to the lungs. We should always dwell on the thought of thanks and praises for being responsible for our wellness when exercising, because fitness health is free from chemical dependence. If you are on medication, ask your doctor to monitor your progress. You will be able to decrease your medication gradually and eventually stop it if you persist, because all medicines relies on the ability of the body to heal itself. For proper performance, avoid harmful thoughts, because it depletes stamina and makes it more difficult for you. Beginners should exceed their limit little by little until they are able to brisk walk for an hour at a stretch. The more they persist, the easier and enjoyable it becomes. Focus on your walking and avoid competition. Don't engage in any exercise that has high impact on your knees and joints if you really want to continue in this life-changing game, which is meant for the few that are chosen. The human body strives on orderliness. A lot of us are suffering from knee problems, back and general body pain due to wrong approach towards exercise. We fail to strengthen our ligaments, tendons, tissues, and bones before engaging in the type of exercises that cause our pain. Exercise is like school. You start from kindergarten, primary, secondary, and tertiary. If you do not maintain this order, you will be roaming around and must surely quit due to excessive pain. Start afresh if you have not maintained this order. The use of rubber sleeves for knees are as a result of wrong approach. Start afresh and drop them.
Why is walking the best exercise for beginners?
Walking is a gentle form of cardiovascular exercise for people of all ages and all levels of conditioning. When you walk, take the right posture and chest out. Use a rhythmic gait that takes your foot from the heels to toe and allow arms to swing naturally. Don't shove your hands down into your pocket. Let them swing freely. It is important not to carry anything that will unbalance your body or add extra weight. Don't wear headphones or earplugs when walking on the street because of accidents. Besides, they are not healthy for your eardrum. Use a music box. Always walk or jog facing traffic so that you can see cars approaching. When crossing intersection, make sure you establish eye contact with the driver before proceeding. Continuous walking will strengthen your tendons, ligaments, tissues, and bones, etc., to prepare walking legs for jogging. Notes: beginners who really want to improve without a professional trainer should avoid exercises that have high impact on knees and joints, like jogging, running on the hill or steps, etc., and engage in exercises like walking, swimming, mat exercises, and stretches until they reach the target of brisk walking for an hour at a stretch. They should sustain it for a month before engaging in any other physical exercise of their choice. Our unique selling point is our ability to know the stamina status of our clients and expose them to mild physical stress that will suit their stamina. We gradually increase their stamina and exercise becomes pleasurable and a need like food. The slogan, "No pain, no gain," in physical exercise is a myth, because with gradual adaptation, there is no room for pain. Our slogan is "All gain, no pain," because there can only be an exciting pain if you train according to your stamina status.
What advice do you have for intending joggers?
They should do the walk warm-up for 5 to 10 minutes before they engage in jogging. When they warm up, the muscles are saturated with blood and it increases their elasticity. In this way, the muscles, tendons, and ligaments can take more intense level of strain without injuries. They should maintain the right posture and begin with a pace that is about the same as fast walking. Sustain this slow motion according to their physical ability 3 to 4 times in a week. On the second month, they should gradually build up intensity and duration until they hit an hour at a stretch target. Sustain it for a month and they will experience a kind of unexplainable satisfaction and feeling reserved only for a few. Joggers should explore the realm of music and its effect while jogging. It's a great way to maintain a conducive atmosphere when they are in motion, either calming, soothing, exciting, or inspiring. It is very dangerous to stop abruptly after jogging for an hour or more. Allow the heart rate to slow down gradually by walking. They should enjoy their cool down walk a little longer and bask in the endorphin rush. This will also reduce the buildup of lactic acid, which causes cramp, sore muscles, and pain. As muscles contract and relax, they utilize minerals such as magnesium, calcium, and potassium. The longer the jog, the greater amount of oxygen is delivered to the tissues, and the more they depend on oxygen for energy production. If they jog regularly and miss a few days, they will feel tired. Their body has gotten used to operating at peak efficiency and is depleted from lack of oxygen, which jogging supplies.
What is jogging?
Jogging is another form of cardiovascular exercise that will force your heart and lungs to work at anywhere from 50 to 80% capacity. The benefits of jogging are tremendous. The heart health is vastly increased by influx of oxygen-rich blood due to increased circulation. No other activity enhances stamina readily as jogging. The smoother your jogging style, the less oxygen you consume at a particular pace, and the longer you can jog. Jogging for a longer period is valuable, particularly when you want to boost your stamina. They teach your body how to jog through the kind of energy depletion encountered on races that last more than 2 hours. Jogging will build your cardiovascular system because a strong heart and lungs will supply more fuel to your walking leg muscles, which will allow you to jog without constantly feeling out of breath. We observe that a lot of people jog for only 20 or 30 minutes, 3 to 4 times in a week. We asked them why. They said they don't have the ability to exceed their limit, and they maintain it because it increases their taste bud, restful sleep, reduces stress, and boosts their energy level. If jogging does all this, it means it is worth the time. Yet, these are like scratching the surface of how transformational and thrilling jogging can be. A lot of people see jogging as a physical phenomenon without spiritual and mental component in it. If they consistently jog for an hour or more at a stretch for months, they will tune into the spiritual and mental aspect of jogging. Then they will have the ability to consciously direct and control their mental processes for thought purification. With pure thoughts, they cannot afford to consciously harm anyone or eat impure food. Their food will be fresh and light, and they will feel the same because we are not different from what we eat. When they supply their body with pure thoughts, pure foods, and consistently jog for an hour or more, 3 to 4 times in a week for months, they will experience the glorious instinct of the body. If they obey, they will totally be in harmony with their inner voice and will be filled with compassion. If they pay more attention to their inner life, they will be internally directed and be open to the essence of life, which is to live, and what it means to live. Then they will stop fulfilling all kinds of bodily desires that are unhealthy, loveless, and without joy or satisfaction. When you seek to dominate another, you dominate no one but disempower yourself. Just like some of us who have chosen to support a system that is disintegrating, and so their own system are disintegrating before their own eyes. Whenever you engage in physical activities, relax your face and drop your jaw, because facial muscles controls much of the tension in the body. Loosen up your face and the rest of the body will follow suit. Humor and anxiety cannot coexist.
Some of our elderly clients who engage in our program and adopt the lifestyle are in better shape today than they were many years ago. They work at improving their lifestyle because the lifestyle requires change, not adjustment. Living longer does not mean aging better. It is not the years in your life that counts, but the life in your years. Elders should not see the remaining years they spend on this planet as a countdown to death, but they should adopt this our life-transforming program that will keep them active and in peak performance throughout their lifetime. Remaining active throughout life would hurt the loss of muscles and skeletal tissues, just like my granddad, Chief Kenneth Opara, who was always active and cheerful. He remained extremely vigorous, lifting, cycling, climbing, dancing traditional beats, and bending in ways that are not acceptable as normal in our elderly, till he answered the spiritual call at the age of 120 years. People don't grow old. When they stop growing, they become old. The things that bothers us most often are not aging itself, but the ills that accompany it. With our program in place, you don't need to bother about those ills. It is quite unfortunate that the low-income earners in the Western world eat the shittiest food. But in our country, Nigeria, the high-income earners eat the shittiest food. When I watch a lot of experts in food industry saying that our food is filled with starch, I wonder where they get their education from. We have the best fruits and vegetables, seed, nut, and spice in the world. Our ancestors taught the world the philosophy of food-based medicine. If your food is not your medicine, you are surely making medicine your food. I encourage anybody to go out and get our next DVD, where we will take a holistic approach towards what you eat and what you don't eat.
Have you been suffering from stress, anxiety, anger, and depression, etc.? These emanate from your thoughts and food. Learn the secret of thought and food and stop hurting yourself. Stress is equal in its capacity to harm you, just like any chronic ailment. Whatever you eat and say it is once in a while is an indication that you are aware that it is harmful to your system, yet you keep eating it because you are not true to yourself. If you are, you cannot afford to consciously harm yourself. Can you top your car engine with water or radiator with oil once in a while? Watch out for our next DVD and learn the secret of food and thought, which is coming soon.